about short people. Bit of friendly fire, I believe. But apparently the short guy got
My
mad that his girlfriend was wearing heels, which I think is like, that's really sad. Like, that's just so insecure.
friend sent me something today, and I really appreciate that he was thinking of me when he found
Yeah, I
this.
was gonna say that
It's a
seems
text thread.
like a
Well, it's a
dick
very
move.
short
Something I would do
series
though,
of
definitely.
texts between a very short man and his now ex-girlfriend, whom he broke up with because she had the audacity
To
to
wear high
wear heels
heels.
around him. Now, I myself am also a fun-sized gentleman.
5'4".
I am on the shorter side of things, and I can see
You're
why
pocket
Matt
sized.
thought of me
You're fun
when he
sized.
found this story here, this adventure. So the background is these two went to a party. She wore heels.
I'm still so confused.
He
Can we
got
talk? I never
really
meant to offend you.
salty and upset about it, so he broke up with her
Don't
because she
chat
was
me,
now.
man. You're embarrassing to be around, and even now with you. Even now, I'm not with you, and you're still embarrassing. Do you realize what you've done? I gave you everything, and you threw wrong through. I hate to be that guy, but come on, man. Like, if you're going to get mad at your girlfriend, can you at least use the correct grammatical through? It's back in my face. Like, come on, man. It's THREW. It's not that hard. When you're actually old enough and mature, you'll remember this and realize you fucked up.
Taller than him
Realize,
while wearing
realize,
heels.
realize.
So she's now trying to like process this and
Is this
figure
2
out
a.m.?
what the fuck just happened because
Why aren't you asleep, bro?
he had a conniption in the car and then spiraled out of control. So now she's
Question
trying to
mark,
get some
question
clarity
mark,
here.
question mark. Good name.
I'm still so confused. Can we just talk? I never meant to offend you. I just really like heels and wanted to look good at the party. I'm sorry. Imagine having to apologize
For
because
wearing
you
high
wore
heels.
Like, imagine being around such a sensitive fucking loser that just wearing shoes was offensive to him. Don't chat me, man. You're embarrassing to be around, and even now I'm not with you, and you're still embarrassing.
Oh, goddamn,
Do you
bro. Calm
realize
down.
what you done? I gave you everything, and
Seven
you
dislikes.
threw it back in
It's
my
the seven
face.
dwarves.
You can't even use the right through.
Yeah, it's the wrong through. See what I mean?
I don't even know how you
Grammar
make that
matters.
mistake with through.
If you're gonna
When
crash
you're
out, at
actually
least
old enough
do it
and
grammatically
mature,
correct.
You will remember this time and realize you fucked up. This weenie thinks that she's going to be reminiscing about this relationship in the future, as if she's ever going to think about this little McNugget in any way, shape, or form after this, other than maybe looking back on it and laughing. This is such an over-the-top reaction to something so trivial. This is comedic. So I imagine she might think about this in the future
As like a joke.
"Ha, you remember when I dated that
With her
gnome
probably
who got
future
fucking
boyfriend.
pissed off because I just wore heels once?
She should date a man even
what
shorter.
A crazy time that was.
Just
Meanwhile,
as like
this guy
a
is
comeback.
like fluffing himself up, thinking that he's like the best thing that's ever happened to this girl's life, and down the road she's gonna realize she made such a huge error in judgment to wear those heels to insult his masculinity at a party.
It's so cringe, man. Like, okay, listen, if your girl is wearing like next to nothing, like, you know, the outfits I'm talking about, I can see where you're coming from if you're crashing out over that, right? I get that. But brother, she's just wearing fucking high heels, man.
She'll lose sleep over it and she'll rue the day. I just wore heels though. I don't mean that hostile, just literally confused. Seems like you flipped so quick and now
You're
I'm just
too
feeling
masculine.
confused.
I deserve.
You're
I'm
too
high
masculine
value.
for me and I
Yeah. Just from this one sentence, I'm high. It's not even a sentence, there's a comma. But anyway, I'm high value. It just tells me everything I need to know about him.
deserve better. Yeah, you're too masculine. You wore heels. That's like the most masculine thing a woman can do, obviously. You're way too masculine. I'm high value, and you are still a child and finding your way in life.
You're dating a
Yeah,
child?
this seems like behavior of a high value male.
You a Minecraft YouTuber,
melting
perchance?
down all because you're short and insecure, and your girlfriend wore heels, so she was taller than you, and you just didn't like that. Brother, you're short. Get over it. Like, you can't change it. If you hate it that much, go get leg lengthening surgery. Goober
Oh yeah,
whining
shatter
about
every fucking bone in your leg to go up 3 inches. What is it? You do it and like you can't walk, or you can walk, but you can't run for, I think it's like 3 years is the expected timeline. Because what they do is they get your shins and they break it into like pieces and they pull it apart and they put a metal rod in it. It's so
feeling
weird.
like less of a man because his girlfriend had heels on. God forbid. What a sin. It like there's nothing high value about having a list of things
Having a
that can't
crash
be
out
done
over
around
high
you, so
heels.
that way you don't feel like a loser. That makes you a nuisance to be around. That's not high value, that's high maintenance. Goober. Like, he is trying to, like, hypnotize himself with it. Like, he stands on his step stool so he can look
Bro,
himself
we
in
need
the
to get
mirror
back
and
into
just
the mines and
reaffirm
just start
that
digging.
I'm high value. I'm high value. I'm high value. She's wrong because she wore heels. She insulted my value. It's not your fault.
Oh, Jesus,
I
he's still
understand
going.
you aren't very conscious and have baby brain. Oh.
I understand you aren't very conscious. I think you meant to say conscientious, because very conscious makes it sound like he's taking advantage of her. And have baby brain. I have a high value network, and when I'm around big people who I can network with and elevate my business and future, I need someone who shows me off and compliments me, makes me look good in front of others. You're not that. Don't message me ever again. Why do you say big twice? As in, like, they're big as in taller than you, and then big as in, like, famous?
Oh
Big?
god, just reading that sentence out
Or is it,
loud
like,
is revolting.
turbocharged?
I understand you aren't very conscious. What is he doing? Dating a dead body? Like, what? I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
he's
apparently a
expressing what he needs
child,
to.
a
Maybe he's
masculine
insulting
child
her,
who's not
calling her
conscious.
stupid, basically, for having the idea of wearing heels around this short, insecure loser with such a short fuse.
There's a
It's
third image.
absurd. I really wish
There's
that
another
she
one.
had, like, started dunking on him. He is so sensitive. All of this, all worked up because his girlfriend wore heels at a party, which made him feel emasculated. I have a high value network, and when I'm around
You know what I would have done to someone who sent me messages like this if I was in her position? I would have sent him the Eric Cartman meme of, I don't like midgets.
big people, I already love the start to that sentence. Big people. I don't know if he means physically or metaphorically. Like,
Yeah, that's I had the same,
powerful people,
like,
or if he just means tall
confusion.
people. This man just goes to a party and, like, with average sized people, he just thinks he wandered into the fucking Elbaf land of the giants from One Piece. It's so fucking absurd reading the things this guy had to say. All over him being just so uncomfortable in his own skin. When I'm around big people who I can network with and elevate my business.
I never... I need to think of how to word this. I never understood, like, being super insecure about something you literally cannot change. You know, like, I understand acknowledging it and, you know, being aware of it. Like, for me, for example, like, my pecs don't touch, which, you know, if you're not into bodybuilding, doesn't really, like, you probably would never think of that. But, you know, I'm into it, so I think about it. And it's like, sure, when I first kind of realized, I was up in my head about it for about a week, and then I was just like, hey, listen, there's nothing I can do. It is what it is. There's no, like, there's so much you could change that it's a waste of time to focus on the few things you can't. Like, it's so stupid to me.
This in future. I need someone who shows me off and compliments me. You're so needy, brother. Oh my god. Makes me look good in front of others. You're not that. Don't message me ever again. She did nothing wrong. She wore heels. That's it. It's not like she went out there and started insulting him or anything. He just lost his mind. He's going off his gourd here just because she wore heels and was a little taller than him at a party. Who cares? Get over it. You are short. I am short. It is something you're gonna have to come to terms with.
It's not really something you can, like,
unless you do want to go through
ignore.
life.
Well, you can't ignore it, but,
even
like,
if you do go down that path,
it's something you
you're gonna
have
get
to
made fun
just
of for
take
that
in.
too. You're gonna get clowned on. So your best bet is to come to terms with it now, instead of letting all this hostility.
I'm trying to see what's on Charlie's monitor from the reflection. It's some editing software, I think.
Where you're lashing out
It's
at
probably
people that have done
Premiere,
nothing
just going
wrong
off
with this
of the
short
two
man
different
syndrome of
videos.
being, like, so hostile to anyone you think is slighting you. She did nothing to insult you.
Complete side rant. I fucking love Adobe products, but they're so expensive. It's so just, like, disheartening, I guess would be the word for Adobe stuff. Like, how much is the Adobe Suite again? Adobe Suite. Actually, no. Just do. I already I paid for it. And I already forgot how much I fucking paid for it. Oh yeah, I was trying to download language packs. I was like, this isn't something I want to pay for. Turns out, if you own Premiere, you don't have to pay for it. Yeah, $20 a month for the first year, and then it's $40 a month. Like it's so crazy, man. $500. That's just for editing software, by the way. It's crazy. And the sad thing is, as well, is it's. I was going to say it's basically the only software you have to use. You can use DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve is actually really good, and it's essentially free. I say essentially because there are some things you need to pay money to use in it, like the like the AI stuff. You have to pay money, but like you can use almost all of DaVinci for free. And I've used DaVinci. I would make the argument it's more intuitive, like it's easier to use than Premiere Pro is.
She did was wear heels because she likes wearing heels. That's a very normal thing to do. If she was a little taller than you, so what? It is what it is. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's not that big a deal. It's not worth being this insufferable piece of shit to her all over that. And then like breaking up with her and just going ballistic for something so minuscule that doesn't matter. He talks as if he needed to do this to appease his high value network that he's built up here, like some kind of fucking Illuminati or something. But it sounds more like the network he's building up is people that don't really respect him, and he doesn't want to give them more
It's
ammo
actually just
for
a bunch of people who make fun of him for being short.
insults. He's like, ah, jeez.
Or maybe he went into the mines.
You're taller than me in heels. The high value network that I'm around will not appreciate that. All right, you gotta go. Hit the road.
I'm gonna blow your mind here. If you're genuinely like a high value, can't say it with a straight face. If you're genuinely like a high value male or whatever the fuck, you wouldn't get so insecure about your fucking girl wearing heels. You wouldn't care. You'd just be like, hey, she likes heels, whatever. If someone makes fun of you for being short or your girl being taller than you, it's like, huh, I don't give a fuck. It makes no difference to me. Your opinion doesn't change me, essentially.
Please, you've insulted me. You've made me feel like less of a man. Like, how is that not just so shameful? Being short, it's
Oh, he's
not
speaking
the
from
best
experience.
thing in the world. It's not like I love being 5'6".
You're 5'4",
But again,
Charlie.
I can't change
Tech
it.
Tone said so. Tech Tone
And
doesn't
I'm
like.
not going to be mad about it forever. I stopped being mad about my height when I stopped growing at like 21, even though my height had only grown like a couple inches since high school. What am I gonna do about it? What
Yeah, my height
value
basically
is there
peaks at
in
like
getting
14.
angry at anyone taller than me, or
I was quite
feeling as
tall
though
for my age, and then
people
I hit
look at
14, and
me
I basically
as
just
less of a
stopped growing,
man?
and I just
What
became average height.
value is there in me just constantly being on edge about that kind of shit? It's preposterous to get this worked up over it. This is now a message to all of my fellow short
My
men
short
out there.
kings.
Do not be like this guy. Just come on in. The water's fine. Being short's not that big a deal. Trust me, it's
I thought he was going to make a joke about being in the kiddie part of the pool because you're so short.
really not. It's fine. Anyway, I just wanted to yap about this a bit. Had me giggling. That's it. So, yep.
Moral of the story. Don't be short.